Hey family, welcome to the Cutnice50 vlog, episode 1 of Cutnice50 Wow, Words of Wisdom. Today's topics, we're going to talk about how to begin. Generally, we're going to start with the basics. We're going to track your progress, accountability, weekly and bi-weekly picks, and establish a support system. Go ahead and introduce yourself, baby.
Hey everybody, I am Katrina. I am Travis's girlfriend, and I will be joining him from time to time on these vlogs.
Alright, hey family, I'm your boy at Cutnice50, Cutnice50 Fitness, Travis C, aka the Beast with no name. Hey, welcome to the vlog. Like I said, the first topic of today's discussion, we're going to talk about start with the basics. Generally, when you're starting a workout program, it's all about healthy lifestyle. So you got to come up with a plan. Generally, people just don't know how to work out. So you want to first establish a plan, find out what you want to do, what time you're going to do, how much time you have available to begin a workout, and go from there. When you hear start from the basics, what do you think of?
I think of starting with why you want to work out. What's your motivation to work out? That's what I think of. Because then that'll kind of guide you to the time you want to devote to it, and what kind of workout you're looking to do.
All right, so that ends up going right into the track your progress. So generally, once you establish a plan, you know what you want to do, you know what's your motivation, where you want to start from, you have to be able to track your progress. Me, I'm a believer in a journal, because that's the only way you're going to be able to track how you're doing. If you're getting stronger, if you're not getting stronger, what you're lifting, or just like many other people, they just go, they establish their routine, but they go to the gym and you just work out. One day I'm going to just get what I can, 15, 30 minutes, and you never really write down what you got, so it's no real detailed plan on how to track your progress.
So I'm a little different because I do not care for journaling. I don't typically stick with it, so I just use my Fitbit and the Fitbit app to just track my weight loss and track my food as well. So that's kind of a food journal there. But as far as tracking, if I'm getting stronger or not, I can just tell because I'm able to do more push-ups or add more barbells to the weight. That's how I track my own progress personally. But I think it depends on what you're trying to do with your journey.
Yeah, and that goes right on to accountability. If you're not being able to track your progress, you don't have a journal, you have like she has a Fitbit, you can know what kind of calorie burn you did that day. You can input your water. It might be a busy day. Like sometimes I have a busy day, even though I'm on a different journey. I'm an NPC athlete, so I track everything, and I also have a coach to help with that. But accountability is something that I guess she gotta let it go past. But accountability is something that you want to you want to hold yourself accountable. So she has the Fitbit. I have mine. I'm waiting on it to come back though for some reason. But just something that you can keep account of. You got your your workouts you put in inputs. You got your meals a day. But generally, you want to starting with the basis. Meaning you already came up with the guide. You got 4 or 5 meals a day, or you doing just like any other diet. You got your 3 main meals, and you got either 2 to 3 snacks. And you eating every couple hours, So what you really don't have is like your water breakdown and everything else. But like I said, like she said, it's all depending on what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to achieve, and if you're just trying to get healthier and work out, which goes into the.
So I'm gonna chime in for a second with the accountability part. So, for me, he's trying to be a professional athlete. I'm just trying to lose weight and get fit. So again, our journeys are a little bit different, but for me, accountability is the people around me. That's what holds me accountability. I do better when I have someone kind of stand on me a little bit and, you know, pushing me, you know, a little bit more than I would push myself if I was alone in the gym. So I personally have a trainer that I work with a couple days a week. You know, Travis, I have given him permission to get on me if I am not eating what I'm supposed to eat, but then I have friends and family that are also pushing me in the background. So that's what works for me as far as accountability. Travis doesn't really need any of that. Him, accountability is just seeing that progress. He's going to push because he has his goal to be a professional athlete. So I think it just depends on, you know, what you're trying to do.
Yeah, depending on what you're trying to do, what level your fitness you're on, and you know, if you're just starting a journey or you just looking to continue, maintain, or actually improve your well-being. So that also brings it to your weekly and bi-weekly picks.
Which I do not do.
A lot of people don't believe in it, but I've been doing this training for over 20 years. I've been a sports nutritionist for the last 8 or so years, and weekly and bi-weekly picks is a big part of it, because what is your motivation is generally you. If you see some results in a picture, generally you have a different mindset, because now it's going to push you further to get to your goal faster. So you're going to motivate yourself, even though a trainer can motivate you, spouse, friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, they can also motivate you. You got to hit something here so you can go ahead and want to do it and want to work harder, because it's going to be hard times. It's going to be days you don't feel like going to the gym. It's going to be days that you just don't have it in you. But as long as you start with something and try to get the minimum done, you still always progressing. So weekly, bi-weekly picks, what your input on that? You don't do them? What you think about it?
No, I guess I never really thought about doing the pictures themselves. I guess I was more focusing on measurements and taking the measurements. And I'm trying not to focus on the scale as much, because sometimes, you know, your belly can get flatter, you lose inches, but you don't necessarily lose weight. So I'm trying not to focus on the scale as much as I'm concerned about just seeing a difference in how my clothes fit. So for me, if I see it in the clothes, or I can see my belly is a little bit flatter, but taking pics is not a bad idea. This is something I hadn't really thought of to add to the regimen. That's all.
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't, and that actually goes into my number 5 question for today, is establishing a support system, which was her accountability. For me, establishing a support system, because you're going to always hold yourself accountable, but it still ties in together, you know, with how to begin. You start with the basics, track your progress, accountability, weekly, bi-weekly picks, and number 5, establish a support system, which is, like you said, girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, family, friends, Fitbit, weekly and bi-weekly picks. If you're on the athlete level like myself, hiring a coach, even though you might know how to do it yourself, I'm trying to be an IFBB pro. So I'm actually competing, but just like every other pro out there, they've been doing it for years. They have their own coach, you know, which is generally scientists and somebody who has that expertise. That's all they do. They sit back, they watch you, they look at your pics, they dissect your body to get you where you want to be at. So, you know, it's always a hard work, and that the support system is something that everybody needs. So what you think?
Yeah, I spoke to that, you know, with the accountability part and having that, you know, additional support system to push you along. And then, you know, because sometimes your friends, you know, if they're not on that same journey, you know, they're not going to necessarily push you the way you need to be pushed. And so you do have to definitely just have it within yourself first. But then, like I said, some people find it helpful to, you know, do group classes or join a different group, you know, for their support system. So they're doing it together with somebody else.
And like y'all, you had your Fitbit groups?
Yeah,
and
so
stuff
I got
like
Fitbit
that?
groups that I'm in, right? And I personally post on Facebook, you know, when I'm at the gym and I'm getting it, and not because I'm trying to brag that I'm in the gym, but because I think that when other people see your journey and see that, okay, she can do it based on her, you know, lifestyle, being, you know, single mom and traveling for work. If she can do it, then maybe I can do it too. So I'll do a lot of, you know, posting on Facebook just about the fact that I've just hit the gym that day. Because maybe that'll be a support system for somebody else. You never know.
Yeah, you're up early, you're working out, you know, and just like me, my day starts at 4 a.m. in the morning. Generally, I get up, work out, go to work 7 to 3, then I'm back in the gym. Generally get home maybe 6:30, max 7. You know, but that's competition life, you know, average life. She's a worker, travel a lot, work hard, so, you know, max. I mean, you got to be flexible and try to make whatever your workout schedule and your journey fits to you. So you can't do things that other people do. I can't do my schedule off hers because, I mean, she can work out pretty much whenever she has time to squeeze it within with appointments, stuff like that. So, you know, I got to get it when I can. And I found out a better system for me. And, you know, you always tweak it and learn and, you know, get help and other motivations. Like, she's a big motivation for me, you know, as a single mother, still trying to get it, going through your ups and downs, might not be getting the results that you want to because you want to see the scale or you might not see the inches. But for me, this is what I do for a living, so I can dissect the body. I can see the inches lost. I can see the hard work. Maybe you might not see it on the scale, but somebody else can always visually see it before you can see it yourself because we look at ourselves every day.
Right.
So you're not going to see the results that you hope for, you know,